Well, coming to you from the international headquarters, ScottieDTV, but I was up at Indy Street Rods and Classics, and they were just finishing up a 1959 Corvette I think you're all going to like. Let me get the camera turned around, we'll take a quick look at it. Darren, how are you, brother?
Doing great.
Good,
Doing
man.
great.
I was glad to hear after Judgmental you had another car coming. How long ago was Judgmental?
It came out in June of 2013.
One of my favorite cars of all time.
Yeah.
What's this thing you got going here?
We got a 59 Corvette, C1 of course, total one-off custom build as well.
Yeah? Did you make any body modifications to it?
We did a lot of body modifications. The body modifications that we done on this car was the rear quarter panels are 2.5 inches wider. The biggest thing that you'll see when you actually look at the car will be the wheel openings. They just frame in the tire. They're just they tuck the tires right into the quarters, and the front fender's really nice.
They're more round.
They're more round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't cut off as an angle on the back as much.
No, not at all.
Gave that car a unique look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like a little supercar, road racer car.
It does.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about hood and all that? I mean, this thing's never been cut up at all, no?
Well, the hood's mainly original. Another big thing we done, we flush mounted all the emblems, all the headlight bezels, all the grille in the front. We lengthened the bumpers. We tucked and lengthened the bumpers. The rear bumpers were tucked real tight and had to be lengthened because we changed the wheel opening. So we had to lengthen them around to reach that area. This year, 59 is usually where they run the exhaust out the bumper ends at the back of the quarters. We shaved all that. We closed all that up and ran the exhaust down underneath the bumper.
Now, when you were talking about that trim, did you use the old trim and lengthen it, or did you make all new trim?
Well, we took all original type trim and had to use more than one piece, and cut off and extended it that way.
So it's like a little puzzle piece to get where you needed. You took the original and cut it up and welded it together so that you ended
up it all together and shaped it.
What'd you coat all that in?
We used Exalta, just a charcoal color. It's actually a GM color.
Really?
And a flat clear, matte finish clear.
Mm-hmm. How's that wear? Is that wear all right?
It wears really well.
Yeah.
And the main reason I do that is it's just practical.
Yeah.
If it gets scratched or dented or anything, we can just bring it back here to the shop and we can fix it and paint it and put it back on. We don't have to send it off and wait for a plating company to replate it.
Right on. And that red, that's a red.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful color. It's a custom mix, a custom Exalta mix that we came up with. That we wanted it to be a rich red, but we wanted it to pop at the same time.
Right.
So, we didn't want a lipstick bright red.
Right.
We wanted something a little.
But it's
deeper.
red.
Yeah.
Well, you're right. It's not bright lipstick red, which normally is red.
Right.
But that's a red that doesn't have any orange in it, but yet still pops, but not too much.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Right.
How'd you dial that in?
We did a lot of test panels.
Yeah.
We really did. We did a lot of test panels up against the gray. We did matte finishes, we did glossy finishes, we went back and forth. We had probably 4 different reds that we were working with, and finally just dialed it into what's on the car now.
Oh, I think you nailed it.
Yeah,
what size wheels are they?
20-inch on the rear, 20 by 8s on the rear, and 19 by 8s on the front.
Oh, it's got a real nice stance.
Forgeline wheels.
Is this thing on air, or is that where it sits?
Yeah, it's all on RideTech airbags with AccuAir controls.
What about chassis?
Chassis is an SR3 chassis. I think he's out of Illinois.
Okay. All tube chassis?
All tube chassis, yep.
Custom made for this car?
Custom made for a C1 Corvette, yes. And then we had to actually go in and cut some tubes. When we put the LT4, a supercharged motor in it, we had to, and get the Tremec transmission in there, we had to cut some tubes and reform some underneath there. So we had to actually modify his chassis to make the engine, the transmission, and the headers all work together. The headers we got in there are the ultimate headers, and they're beautiful. They got awesome flanges. His flanges are none other, nobody.
So they were custom headers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a very good looking car. Anything about it that I'm missing? What kind of details in it that did you?
Well, like I said, everything's flush mounted. We tried to make things. We got custom door handles on it. We changed the firewall completely. We changed how the hood latches down. We put hydraulic cylinders on the hood, so when you pop it, it opens. You open it up, and we just tried to make it as clean and as smooth as possible. you know.
I think you did.
Yeah, it turned out really cool.
It does.
We're happy.
It didn't lose any of the cool of the first generation Corvette. And if you're not an aficionado of the first generation, you don't know what you've changed on it.
Right.
But you know that something's different about it. This
Right.
one looks a lot cooler and a lot sleeker than the ones I'm accustomed to seeing.
Yeah. You know, you think about how the custom touches we done to, you almost need an original
Right.
sitting next to it.
Yes.
In order to see the changes that have been made, and because a lot of guys are going to walk up and say, "Oh yeah, it's a C1 Corvette. You know, that's cool."
Right.
But unless you're a Corvette guy,
Right.
you're not going to catch it, and you may not even catch that kind of stuff. You know.
Yeah, no, it's-
And then another thing we done on the front end, where the bumpers are all in pieces. You got the right and the left and the center,
Right.
and all the teeth.
Yeah.
That's all one piece now.
Oh,
We
wow.
made that. We molded that all together to where that bumper comes off by itself all together and goes on as one
Is that
piece
another
bumper.
thing that you took several bumpers and made one out of?
No, we pretty much was able to do. We did add to the ends to tuck it tight. Yeah, we tucked it in tight and made it where you can't see gaps between it, behind it, and all that kind of stuff.
And is it a real roadster?
No, it's a convertible.
Oh, it's a convertible.
No, it's got a convertible top. He didn't want the customer. He didn't want to lose
Right.
the ability to put a top up.
Right.
In case he got caught in the rain.
Right.
So,
Right.
No, it's got a black top.
Holcomb do the top.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks beautiful. The top
yeah.
up. It's really.
Now
slick.
he kills it on them interiors, but
Yeah.
once you have a Holcomb convertible top, I don't think you can go anywhere else.
Yeah,
because
it's
like
sharp.
once you see one of those, now you start seeing other ones. You're like, well, that's all jacked up.
Yeah.
I thought that was nice before, but now the way
Yeah.
he just has that. Yeah, like I said, we did a video on them convertible tops, and there's as much work into putting a top on as there is building a seat.
A crazy amount because we just took him the frame.
Right.
We just basically put the frame in the back and bolted. He had to do all the adjusting and all the.
Oh,
Yeah,
you really
there's
hooked
a
him
lot
up,
of
didn't
work.
you?
There's a lot of yeah. I hooked him up. Yeah. There's a whole lot of work to that convert. That's another one of those deals where we leave that kind of stuff to those guys and we do what we do. We let them do their.
And that was the first time you used Steve.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, did you like
Yeah.
it?
Oh yeah, we're very happy.
Client happy.
Yeah. He's very happy.
No, I think the whole package turned out really nice.
Yeah,
you know?
it was a fun car to build, and it's even funner having it done, seeing it completely finished, riding and driving. You know.
Where are you going to bring it out at?
We are going to bring it out first to Columbus.
Okay.
Yep. And then we'll go to Nationals, and then we look forward to taking it to Shades of the Past.
All right.
You know, we're really excited.
Have it
about
down
that.
at Bobby's.
Yeah.
And try to maybe get it out at SEMA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd probably make it there.
Right.
You know, we've had interest in that, so we've had interest in it that going to SEMA the last couple of years, but the car wasn't finished.
Right.
So it was one of those builds.
Good
you
deal.
know.
Car's ready to go now.
It's ready to
in
go.
plenty of time. You'll
We
be able
are-
to get it shipped down and everything before
Yeah.
you take it out there.
Yeah, we're excited.
So if people want to keep up with what you got going on, what's the best way to do that?
Well, one way we got a Facebook page,
Okay.
or you can just Indy Street Rods and Classics.com, and you can get on our Facebook there. Our Facebook comes up there on
Okay.
Google, or also just go to our website. We try to stay pretty current on the website.
But if you go to the .com, you'll be able to get to your social media sites and
Yes.
probably keep your Facebook more current than you do the website.
Yes, we do. We do,
It's
yeah.
easier. You and I can update our Facebook page, but that website, sometimes
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
a guy that
yeah,
does that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Brother, very cool car. Again, before we run, anything that I'm missing or any shout outs or anything you need to give on that?
We got a lot of people to thank for their good products as well. You know, like I said, it's got a SR3 chassis. We bought a GM crate motor, LT4, and it's got a Tremec transmission. Wheelwood
Is that a
brake.
5-speed, 6-speed?
6-speed.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Ride Tech bags, level sensors, AccuAir controls. I did a column with the Unister electric power steering unit. It's also got electric brakes, Forgeline wheels, vintage air, classic instrument gauges.
Those are custom gauges.
They're
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
I reminded you that.
Yes, you
Because they
did.
come with a price tag.
Yeah, they do. They do. And it's got our logo,
Right.
Indy Street Rods and Classics logo on the gauges itself, which is really
cool is
cool.
that?
Yeah, it's cool. Vintage air. I think I already said
Yeah,
that.
they
Optima
got two
battery.
shots. Yeah.
Painless wiring, and of course at the end there's Steve Holcomb Interior, Pro Auto Custom Interiors. Man, it's awesome. Exalta paint.
Yeah.
You know,
No kidding.
finished products. So.
Dude, you nailed it. Like I said, judgmental, one of my favorites of all time, and this Corvette surely didn't disappoint either because it's got the right stance, it's got the right look. I like that red that you came up with it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's got a modern touch to it, but yet you didn't lose any cool to the C1 Corvette. You nailed it.
I've enjoyed having you here, man.
No.
I'm glad you like it.
I appreciate it. Folks, if you've not seen the facility, check that out. We did a shop tour here. And get out to Columbus, check it out. If you're not there, come to Shades, NSRA Louisville. It'd probably be there. SEMA. Now, that's a tough ticket to get. But anyways, get out and check it out. You won't be disappointed. Very cool car for sure. So there you go from Indy Street Rods and Classics. A very cool 1959 Corvette. Hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya! Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.